Hi subscribers and welcome back to the channel. My name's Dominic James Murray. I'm a pension transfer specialist with 11 years of experience of transferring UK pensions. So today we're going to be talking about defined contribution pension plan advantages. So straight away, what is a defined contribution plan versus a defined benefit plan? So a defined benefit or final salary scheme is what you typically would have had in the olden days from your employer, and it has defined or safeguarded benefits. A defined contribution scheme is the more modern type of pension that you would typically have from your workplace or your workplace pension scheme. The biggest difference with a defined contribution pension plan is that you have far more freedom than a defined benefit plan. Now, a defined benefit plan potentially has much more greater value over the course of time because obviously you have a safeguarded income for life that will be index linked, etc., etc. But today we're focusing on the advantages of what a defined contribution plan has for you as a customer. So number one is freedom. You basically get to decide what do you want to do with your pension, when do you want to do it, and how do you want to do it. So for example, what do you want to invest in? Do you have a cautious risk profile, an adventurous risk profile? Hell, if you had a SIP, you could even potentially invest 50% in Tesla and 50% in Amazon if your SIP provider really allowed you to. Whilst it wouldn't necessarily be advisable, it goes to show the level of freedom that you have inside a defined contribution scheme such as a SIP. So you can invest in what you want, which is great. Also, when it comes to drawing down your money, it's pretty much like a bank account. From the age of 55, you can decide exactly when you would like to draw the money down. From the age of 55, you can take your 25% tax-free lump sum, or from the age of 57 from 2028, the remaining 75% will then be taxed at your marginal tax rate. So from age 55, you don't have to take any money. You could leave it there, you could take 100 grand, 50 grand, next year you could take zero, you can take whatever you want out. You're in 100% control if you want to take any money at all. Maybe you want to use your UK pension scheme to pass money on to your beneficiaries free of UK inheritance tax because it's a UK pension. So again, huge amount of freedom on how to draw down. Also, just in general, a defined contribution scheme such as a SIP, you're going to have much more control and better online access. If anyone with a defined benefit scheme has ever tried to log in online and see what they're invested in, impossible, pretty much. You don't get that type of oversight. The trustees do the investments, you find out what your annual pension is going to be, and that's about the end of it. You have no input, freedom, or control over what happens inside your defined benefit scheme. Whilst inside your defined contribution scheme, you have much more freedom, as I previously mentioned in the past 3 points. Guys, I hope this has been useful today. Just a short video. If you have a defined contribution scheme, you're considering moving to a defined contribution scheme, you can use the description below to book in via Calendly for a free initial consultation at a time and day which is most suitable for yourself, or feel free to use the WhatsApp to book in as well. And guys, please always like, subscribe to the channel below using the big red button to know that we're doing right content that you'd like to see more of it. Thank you very much. Goodbye.